The story of the companions of the cave, that is, the Ashabul Kahf, is a powerful narrative of young believers who chose to flee their oppressive society rather than compromise their faith. It teaches the ultimate value of steadfastness, divine protection, the power of prayer, and the reality of afterlife. There are four key takeaways from this timeless story. One, the young men were ordinary youths, but they refused to bow to the oppressive king and participate in idol worship. The story highlights that courage is not reserved for the old and the elite. Young people possess the energy to change their world when they stand firm in their conviction. And that is the value of standing up for truth. Another thing, there is also the power of companionship. Righteous company played a vital role to their survival. They shared the same faith, supported one another during the trials, and consulted each other before taking refuge. It underscores the importance of surrounding yourself with friends who uplift your moral and spiritual values. Another thing is also seeking refuge from toxicity. When faced with persecution and forced conformity, the youths withdrew from their corrupt society. This teaches believers that sometimes the best way to protect one's faith and mental peace is to physically and psychologically step back from harmful and ungodly environments. Another thing we learn is that it is important to rely on the power of prayer. When entering the cave, the youth earnestly prayed. They said, "Our Lord, grant us from yourself mercy and prepare us from our fear right guidance." This demonstrates that sincere supplication is the ultimate weapon of the believer and that God responds to those who depend on him. There is also another thing we learn about faith in divine protection. God bent the laws of nature to protect and sustain them by placing them in a deep sleep for over 300 years and managing the sun rays to keep the environment perfectly balanced. The story illustrates that when you trust God, he provides comfort and protection in the most unimaginable ways. Another thing we learn is also there is a reminder of the hereafter. Their awakening from centuries without aging proves the reality of the resurrection. Just as God was capable of reviving the sleepers after hundreds of years, it serves as a powerful reminder that he is entirely capable of resurrecting humanity for the day of judgment.